All right, we're down here at Dale Wilson's Archery, and I just I brought my bow to him earlier this year, and we basically redid the whole bow, didn't we? We put new strings on it, new black gold sight, stabilizer. I got arrows. We paper tuned it, and I just gotta say it was a great experience, and that's why we wanted to do this today with Wilson's Archery. He gives you that personalized touch. I mean, he works with you one-on-one, talks to you about your preferences on what you like. And then what I really needed the most was he gave me some of his suggestions that he sees working with this every day. So I'm gonna let him talk a little bit more about exactly what he does here at the shop. But this is a great place if you need any of your archery needs met. Let him tell you a little bit about what he does, and he can take care of you.
Yeah, I have a small shop, but like Drew said, we try to do a personal touch when you bring your bow in to make sure it's tuned and satisfying you when you leave. I listen to the customer and get a feel for what they like, what they want, what brand they want, what arrows they want, you know, and I'll give them advice to my best of ability, what I think. And like Drew's bow here, we set it up, put new strings on it. I got it back to factory specs, shot it, tuned it in, axle to axle's correct, brace height, all that. And these bows all tune different. The Bowtech, the Hoyt, the Elite. People bring their other bow brands in, Matthews, PSC, whatever. They're all different. They tune a little bit different. So you got to kind of have a knowledge of all the bows on how they tune. And I have a great press here from Last Chance Archery that I use, and that will not damage the bows. And we just try to, you know, meet the customer's needs. And I have all brands of accessories here. I have the Hoyt Elite Bowtech bows, the Octane Fuse accessories for those, the Elite accessories for Elite bows. You can shoot any of these bows. I've got all the brands set up. You can shoot them here in the shop. We can go outside and shoot them on the range. You can pick the one that suits you the best. They're all good bows. It's just like buying a truck. It's just whatever you like. And what you think you might like, after you shoot them, you might completely change your mind. But another thing, a lot of these bows you shoot in some of the bigger shops, you know, I'm not running here to run anybody down or anything, but they're just more busy. They're not tuned. When you shoot it, it's not going to feel right. You might feel hand shock. Your valley might not feel right, and your draw curve might not feel right. So any bow that's hanging in here with a loop on it, I've actually shot it myself, tuned it, paper tuned it, and it's timed and it's ready to shoot. So you can actually get the feel of what that company offers with their bow. Because some of them don't get the credit because the bow is not set up and tuned when the customer shoots it, and they say, well, I didn't like that bow because it wasn't tuned. Because I bought many a bow, used ones, and when I got them in the shop, checked them, I seen why they didn't like the bow and why they sold it. Because it, like this Destroyer, this Bowtech Destroyer, I bought these bows, and they might be an 1/8 or a 1/4 inch difference in the timing on it. I mean, the bottom cam might be hitting a 1/4 inch before the bottom one. Well, I seen why they didn't like it, because it was unshootable. And I just try to prevent that here and make sure when they leave that they're satisfied. Yep. And any of the accessories I don't have, I can get most anything, you know, any of the brands or whatever, I can get it in 1 to 2 days if I don't have it. But
yeah, he's got everything that you need. And again, he's got the personal touch. He'll meet the needs. He'll work with you one-on-one, see what your preferences are, and he'll match those with the things he has in the shot. He's got quivers, broadheads, arrows. He's got everything that you need for your bow, and then some. So check him out on our website, www.drawntowhitetails.com. He's got a link there on the right hand side of the page, Wilson Archery, takes it to his Facebook page. But I'll also try to give some directions on how to get down here to you. It is in Wingo, but it's well worth your trip down here. He's going to take care of you, and he's going to get your bow set up right. So we appreciate Dale as a pro staffer here with Drawn to Whitetails, and we encourage you the next couple months, right before deer season gets here, to come out here and check him out. All right, I wanted to touch on something before we close the show. Dale touched on this yesterday, but actually when he did his interview, we had some technical difficulties. So I want to give a big shout out to Montana Black Gold Premium Bow Sights. They started sponsoring us this week, and I can't say how good these sights are. I started shooting these sights when he redid my bow a month and a half, 2 months ago, prior to all this, and I'm more than happy with these sights. I am going with the single pin sight. It gets rid of the chance of having a mistake by looking at the wrong pin, And as you get older, as I am, and your sight or vision isn't as good as it once was, it's a lot easier just to see this sight than all of them blending together with the multi-pin sight. So I have really enjoyed this. Earlier in the show, you saw me shooting at 40 yards, and I was putting them right on top of each other. This sight is just something else. It's got an easy adjustment to change your yardage. You can fix it out to about, on me, 27 yards, and I'm pretty close if they're at 18 yards or if they're at 32 yards. If it gets a little bit further out there, I can either adjust it right here with the little wheel or aim a little higher on the target. But these sights from Montana, Black Gold, are great, and I recommend you checking them out. If you are in the market for a bow sight, give them a check. They are excellent bow sights, and I think they'll help you shoot better with your bows. Well, that'll do it for this week's show. Just wanted to give them a shout out, and we appreciate them supporting Drawn to Whitetails.